Hello everybody, this is Glenda with AKA GK Fralin, a friendly community. And you're welcome. We had a very good day. Had texts from all of our kids and texted them back. Merry Christmas. And Joe wrapped the birthday thing for our grandkids who have birthdays on Christmas. One of the advantages of being just the two of us and not having kids, remember when the kids were all standing at the top of the stairs at 5 o'clock in the morning? Are they ready yet? Are the gifts up? Mom and Dad up yet? Are they up yet? They go check in your room, and of course you're not there. Well, yeah, you are at 5 o'clock in the morning, but they're doing everything they can to wake you up. It's so nice not to have that. We actually got into the living room and decided it was time to do something about what was under the tree, and of course we were overjoyed to have that. But it was so nice. It is, after all these years, it's so nice still to not have all that mayhem in the morning. So we got started about 8 o'clock. And Joe's the kind that he does not open one unless I'm opening one too. Just like he will make sure that I have the last donut out of the little bag of donuts. And I have actually left something sitting on the counter uneaten for days, and he will not touch it if it's the last one, because he's that kind of person. He has to make sure you are. I thought, yeah, I was the mother hen all those years and stuff, but he's always been that way. He's, no matter what, he wants to make sure everybody's had enough to eat. And he's more like my mom, I swear, than I am. But he's so considerate. We got started with opening gifts around 8 this morning. And so he had given me this spiel when he had asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I was like, well, I already spent all kinds of money getting myself that camera stuff. Well, you spent your money on that. I want to get you something for Christmas. I said, okay, well, how about an adult coloring book, one of those with all the mosaics and stuff? Well, I haven't seen any of those, and he kept telling me that every week. I can't find any of those. And I had asked him, I said, well, you can get me some house dresses or, one of those really soft night gowns or something. And he said, well, I can't find any that aren't long-sleeved. Middle of December. And so I said, well, then get me some stuff for the camera and the computer, because I could always use the joystick. I'm going way back to the 80s. I can always use the flash drive and some memory sticks or cards for the camera. So he had me pretty much fooled. I knew there were 3 packages for me under there, and so I had some suspicions, but he always goes over and above for anything. So there was the nightgowns, and this is one of them. And he also got me, he got me this, and this is so, yeah, it's long sleeve, but it's so, it's so stretchy and soft, like t-shirt, like that soft t-shirt material. And so that makes it nice and cozy, and it's not overly heavy. But he also got me some night shirts that I a lot of times like to wear them like almost like shirts, because they're well, like that. I've got that one that's got the heart and the Wi-Fi on the phone and stuff. And that's actually a nightshirt, but I'll wear it with pants around the house, or something, because they're just comfy and they don't really look that much like a nightshirt. They look like a shirt. So anyway, I got that, and then I'll show you what else. So I opened up one package, and I find not one, not 2, 3, 4. Those will keep me occupied for a while. This is the only one that's really like this. This is like a wallpaper pattern almost. This is going to keep me busy. Just have it. Now this is more of like a, but they're just loaded. I don't know if you can see very well, but because that was a lighter print, but they're just loaded. And oh, this was beautiful. Isn't that pretty? And then he got me one that's got like farm scenes and farm animals and stuff. These horses, they're just gorgeous. Well, that's the same page that's on the front. But anyway, and then they got barns, and well, that one's got a chicken in it. This one is so cute. It's a little boy. Let's see if I can make it so you can see it there. Oh, to cut down the glare, to cut down the glare. Okay, see the little boy standing there by that thing of corn? That one's going to be fun. And there's clothes, a lot of your old country scene type things, and just, and farm animals. And this one is like, like cabins and wildlife, like deer and cougars, and there's an owl and waterfalls, just, nature, which I love. And this one is just cute. I've already started it. It's dogs, and they're mosaic dogs. I started this little, is that a Chinese pug? Or what it is, something like that. Anyway, just as cute as can be. And then they've got, this one's darling. Look at that. It's got boy and girl little puppies. And the boys have the stocking caps, and the girls have the little, sun hats. Those ones that I got him. He absolutely loved that drip pan. He liked the baking sheets too, and he was happy to open that thing with the German sausages and the cheeses. That one, he was really happy. He opened that drip pan because the guy at work had told him about it, and he mentioned it, and I found it on Amazon, and so he was like, oh, I can make bacon in the oven. For lunch today, Joe made a pork roast. I absolutely love a good pork roast. I love a lot of pork. Anyway, and he made cheesy broccoli. He said he'd had a chance to try it a couple times at work. It was really good. He liked it. So, you cook anything and put cheese on it. Yum. So, we had cheesy broccoli, mashed potatoes, and deviled eggs. He forgot the deviled eggs until after we'd eaten our meal. He brought in this plate full of deviled eggs, and it was like, it was a paper plate that had, I don't know, maybe 6 deviled eggs or so on it, when they're already halved. Anyway, I said, well, at least you didn't make like enough for an army this time. He said, "Oh, this is just what was left over, wouldn't fit in the other thing." So I guess we have deviled eggs for a while. But he loves eggs. We both do. And deviled eggs are just awesome, but wow. So I expect he'll probably be taking some for lunch. That or we'll be having them for supper this week. And I always appreciate deviled eggs. They just, it's like, he makes enough for like if we were having a big family dinner. I always have to tease him about it, but he's going to do the same the next day or the next time because he wants to have them to eat just whenever he wants to reach in and get one. Anyway, we had mashed potatoes and I guess that's pretty much. And then he made Dutch apple pie, Mrs. Smith, Dutch apple, and I think he made a pumpkin, but I don't know if we ever carved into the pumpkin or not, the pumpkin pie. You knew what I meant, didn't you? Today we watched a lot of Christmas shows, and then I got a little tired of the syrupy, sweet fun. Oh, not that I love them, but after 3 days or several days of watching them a lot, the cartoons and stuff and I still love them, but there comes a time you get a little tired of them. So we turned on some Christmas sci-fi drama. So it's always fun to see what they'll come up with on sci-fi. They had one where a meteorite landed and half of it broke off and was frozen, the other half broke off and was hot, and they had to somehow bring them back together. It was really... But in the meantime, disaster was happening everywhere. Anyway, can you hear that spinning down there? Probably not. But it's keeping my hands down. So we did that. We had that, and then I just slept so much, and we both kind of had a lazy Christmas day, which was awesome. We didn't have to rush anywhere. We didn't have to, clean up great big messes and that kind of stuff. And we will do that. And it'll be a blast. We'll enjoy it. But at least, we get this as just our private, our little private party. Well, that was our Christmas day. We had a huge meal, movies, presents, and naps. And tomorrow, Joe gets to go to work, and everybody can have their adrenaline let down and be dragging their feet. Because that's what usually happens after a big holiday. Well, I hope everybody's had a wonderful day. It's coming to the end of ours. Joe's already gone to bed because he has to work tomorrow. And I'm gonna just be lazy as I have been all day long. Bless you all. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.